Flock Nation, you are not going to believe the news about Zay Flowers. The guy who is already insanely fast and talented is now stronger than ever, and this could totally change the way he plays this season. Picture him running straight at defenders, breaking tackles, and still keeping that crazy agility we all know and love. And the wildest part? There's a detail nobody saw coming that could turn every single play into a game-changing moment for the Ravens. How did he pull this off? And what does it mean for the team's offense? Stick around, because by the end, I'm going to break down every detail of this transformation that's going to leave opposing defenses shook. Can you imagine a player who is already lightning fast getting even stronger? That's exactly what Zay Flowers did this offseason. He revealed he put on 10 pounds of muscle, hitting the heaviest weight of his career at over 185 pounds. But this isn't just a number on the scale. That extra weight means he can protect himself better on plays and face defenders head-on instead of relying only on speed or sharp cuts like before. What's fascinating is that this gain didn't happen by chance. Flowers wants to evolve his style of play. He's not just trying to dodge tackles anymore. He wants to power through them, using strength and resilience. For a wide receiver who is already incredible at slipping past defenders, this shows he's aiming for a whole new level. Something more physical and impactful. And it's not just about looks. Adding muscle means he can take more contact, fall less, and stay in the play during heavy collisions. For the Ravens, this changes how the team can use Flowers, opening up new routes and more aggressive plays. He's preparing to be not just fast, but also tough and commanding on the field. This change also reflects his mindset. Zay wants to control the game, be a cornerstone of the offense, and he's willing to physically transform to make that happen. He's not satisfied with past accomplishments. He wants more, and the added muscle is just one step in that evolution. And speaking of evolution, the next step is how this body transformation is going to completely change the way we've seen him play. Before, Zay Flowers was known for his agility, the way he could disappear through a defense, twisting and turning around everyone. Now he's adding something completely new, raw power. He doesn't just want to evade defenders. He wants to run straight at them, take on every tackle, and turn every yard into a battle for anyone trying to stop him. Every play he makes now carries more physical impact, and it could completely shift the Ravens' offensive dynamics. The brilliant part of this evolution, he's not giving up the speed and agility that made him a star. He's combining strength and speed, creating a player who's unpredictable and tough to stop. Imagine Flowers slipping past a tackle with agility, but if he can't, he plows through with force. Defenses won't know whether to chase him down or brace for impact. Plus, this change gives him more protection. Heavy contact used to be risky, but now, with extra muscle, he can absorb hits and lower his injury risk. This isn't just about being more dominant. It's about being able to play at a high level all season long. This new approach also opens up the playbook for the Ravens. With a stronger, more durable Flowers, the quarterback can take riskier throws, knowing their receiver has a better chance to gain extra yards after contact. It's a strategic upgrade that benefits the entire offense. And if you think this style change is just about brute strength, the next point dives into why Flowers added this muscle and how it keeps him safer on the field. Zay Flowers didn't add weight for looks or vanity. His goal is crystal clear: protect himself and be more effective on the field. By putting on 10 pounds of muscle, he gains durability and can confront defenders head-on without getting hurt, maximizing every play to pick up yards and secure first downs. He made it clear he wants to run straight and use his shoulders as a weapon on plays. This isn't just brute strength, it's strategy. Every extra pound helps him not only break tackles, but also stay balanced and push forward after contact, turning plays that might have been modest gains into highlight moments. The added weight also boosts confidence. When a player feels physically prepared, he plays boldly, takes more risks, and can make plays he might have hesitated to attempt before. Flowers is creating a mental advantage, knowing his body now matches his ambition, letting him play harder and more consistently. And his motivation goes beyond himself. He wants to impact the team, be a path opener, and create opportunities for his teammates. Every extra pound isn't just about him. It's about making the Ravens' offense more dynamic and unpredictable for opponents. Which brings us to the next point: how long he plans to stay at this weight and how it might affect his performance throughout the season. Even with this impressive muscle gain, Flowers knows he can't stay at this weight forever. He mentioned he could return to his normal weight around week 5 of the season. This flexibility shows he's experimenting with his body and testing how it responds during intense practices and games. This process is highly strategic. Maintaining the perfect weight is all about balancing strength, speed, and endurance. Flowers is hunting for that sweet spot where he's powerful without losing the agility that's always been his signature. It's a personal science of adaptation that few players master. Adjusting weight throughout the season also helps minimize wear and tear and reduce injury risk. He doesn't just want to start strong. He wants to stay effective and healthy through the NFL's grueling months. This shows maturity and physical intelligence, reflecting his commitment to the team. There's also a mental edge. Knowing he can adjust his body based on game rhythm gives him the confidence to take risks and play aggressively from week 1. He's experimenting, learning, and evolving, always striving to be the best version of himself. And speaking of evolution, none of this would be possible without looking at Flowers' recent performance history, which brings us to the next topic.
All right, we're already past the halfway point of this video, but before we continue, I noticed you haven't left a like yet. It's really important because it helps YouTube keep showing you my content so I can keep bringing you the best news about the Baltimore Ravens. So go ahead and hit that like button. It's free and it really helps. Thanks. Now let's get back to it.
Flowers didn't just bulk up and change his game overnight. Last season, he recorded 74 receptions, 1,059 yards, and 4 touchdowns. He became the first Ravens wide receiver to make the Pro Bowl without being a return specialist, a testament to his raw talent and relentless work ethic. His track record shows a perfect mix of natural ability and hard work. Every catch, every yard gained reinforces the image of a player who's always evolving and aiming to be decisive. Adding muscle and adjusting his style signals that he wants to go even further, turning every play into a potential game-changing moment. This historic performance also brings pressure and expectations. Opponents now know Flowers isn't just fast. He can dominate key plays, break tackles, and create strategic imbalances. With his stronger body, he raises the ceiling of the Ravens' offense even higher. And despite all the individual success, Flowers stays humble. His focus remains on the team, and every physical or strategic adjustment is meant to help the Ravens win, not just pad stats or collect awards. Which brings us to the next point: the daily grind and discipline that define Flowers on and off the field. Zay Flowers isn't just naturally talented. He's a relentless worker. Every practice, extra gym session, and play study is done with one goal: constant improvement and impact for the team. He knows stats and awards are great, but victories come from collective effort. This mindset makes him a complete player, someone who elevates everyone around him. His daily commitment goes far beyond the physical. Flowers thinks about every detail: how he runs, protects his body, positions his shoulders, and even recovers. He's constantly fine-tuning his body and game to maximize efficiency, focusing on creating winning opportunities, not just personal highlights. This dedication also shows emotional maturity. He handles pressure, expectations, and adversity while staying grounded. Every off-field effort directly affects his on-field performance, and this discipline allows him to shine in the most critical moments of the season. Plus, Flowers' commitment is contagious. When a player of this caliber gives everything, it inspires teammates and lifts the group's mindset. He becomes a reference point, proving that talent must go hand in hand with hard work, strategy, and team vision. And if his mindset impresses, wait until you see how his recovery from injury and physical evolution make him even more dominant, which leads us to the next topic. At the end of last season, Zay Flowers suffered a knee injury that kept him out of the playoffs and the Pro Bowl, moments every player wants to shine. But he didn't just recover. He used the offseason to get even stronger, adding muscle and conditioning that put him in better shape than before the injury. This shows resilience, dedication, and smart preparation of both body and mind. The impact of this recovery goes beyond physical strength. Flowers can now run straight at defenders, break tackles, and absorb heavy contact without compromising performance. Every snap now comes with a combination of power, agility, and reliability, making him an even more dangerous and trusted weapon in the Ravens' offense. Overcoming a serious injury while improving physically shows a champion's mindset. He didn't settle for just returning. He reinvented himself, becoming a more complete, resilient, and unpredictable threat for opposing defenses. This level of evolution is rare and makes every play an opportunity for real game impact. The added preparation and strength also give him the confidence to take risks, make big plays, and step up in crucial moments. Flowers is ready to lead by example, showing how discipline, intelligence, and hard work combine to elevate both player and team performance. With all this, we can expect a season where Flowers is not just faster, but stronger, more dominant, and more decisive than ever, turning every play into a showcase of evolution and talent. Zay Flowers isn't just back. He's back stronger, tougher, and ready to make every play spectacular. The muscle gain, the style change, and all the offseason dedication show he's not satisfied with just being fast or agile. He wants to dominate every yard, confront defenders head-on, and make a difference in every moment of the game. This evolution isn't just about stats or awards. It's about elevating the Ravens' offense, creating space for teammates, and putting the team in an even more dangerous position against any opponent. Flowers is prepped to be a complete weapon, and now, with body, mind, and confidence all aligned, this season promises incredible moments for anyone watching closely. So, after everything he did this offseason, do you think Flowers will be even more dominant than we've ever seen? What are you expecting from him this season? Get ready, because what's coming could be historic, and you won't want to miss a single second of it.
And if you, just like me, are passionate about the world of football and want to learn more about the Ravens' legacy, don't leave this video without sharing it with that friend who is also a Baltimore Ravens fan and will love this content. See those video suggestions on your screen? The first one was handpicked just for you, and the other is a recommendation from YouTube itself. See you there, and until the next video, go Flock.